Hey guys, welcome to Samco Workshop. Jason here. Today we're going to talk about the last two holdouts in 2024 and beyond for a actual naturally aspirated V6. Everything else is going to some sort of a turbo, most of them being an i4 turbo. Ford coming out with the V6 turbo on a high end, but pretty much everything is a 4-cylinder turbo in a mid-size truck market with the exception of these two models. That is the Jeep Gladiator and it is the Nissan Frontier. Both of them are amazing vehicles, and but again, they're what we would consider longevity vehicles. Now, the turbo motors, like I said, they might be around for a while. They might make it. Who knows? We don't know. There's no predictions. With Ford having a brand new Ranger, Colorado being a brand new truck, Canyon being a brand new truck, and it's the Tacoma being a brand new truck. We know nothing about what 24 is going to hold for them or what reliabilities they're going to be. We know nothing. These are our two proven options in 2024 to buy that are like the no-brainer reliability. Okay, and both of them are fantastic. Okay, the Jeep Gladiator has a 3.6 Pentastar V6. I know people think they knock it sometimes, and they knock Jeep quality. You know, realistically, like if you look at you look it up online, like even go to like motorreviewer.com where they actually all they do is review motors and all the problems people have had and they dive into them. I'll put the little clip right here for it. They call that Pentastar 3.6 Pentastar V6 that's in a Gladiator, they call that a 250 to 300,000 mile vehicle, and they show on there that there's even examples of them going 500,000 miles. Okay, there's been 11 million of these sold. It's been out since 2009. For a reference, that's 10 times more than the 3.5 liter in the Tacoma, okay, that's out there. That's 10 times more of these Pentastars on the road. And, you know, you very rarely hear problems of them, especially once you got past 2016. So, like I said, rock solid motor, absolute rock solid motor. In a vehicle that's, like I said, expected, whether it's a Wrangler or a Gladiator. Obviously, we're talking trucks, so the Wrangler doesn't apply. But the Gladiator, there's a reason I bought one. Like I said, don't think for a second that they're not amazing. And this is one of the only two proven, okay, let me restate that, proven vehicles that are going to be able to go 250 or 300,000 miles in 2024 and beyond. The other ones, we know nothing. Maybe something will surprise us. Maybe a new Tacoma will surprise us. GM's done some amazing things. Maybe that one will surprise us with the Colorado and the Canyon. But we don't know. What these, we know. Okay, we know that you could buy a 2024 Gladiator or a Frontier, drive it for 5 years, and it's going to hold its value tremendously, and you're going to get a lot of money back for it because it has a naturally aspirated V6, and people understand that and the value that's with that. So, and then like I said, when we look at that, let's break them down, the two of them. But that Gladiator, like I said, 11 million 3.6 Pentastars sold. Okay, with an absolute highest above average motor reliability rating. So don't be fooled by the crap you read on the internet. So it's got amazing longevity and value holding. The Gladiator holds its resale value tremendously. Okay, it's in the top 5 of everything out there, truck-wise, I promise you. It's got amazing resale value. So it's got a lot going for it. The price is a little high on them sometimes, especially like the Rubicon, Mojave models, but they also offer so many discounts that brings it down, and your discounts don't go against your resale value. Okay, understand that. Resale value is based on MSRP, so that's a tremendous buy. The Gladiator is also a off-road beast, absolute off-road beast. There is no truck on the market today that can match a Gladiator. Okay, there's no truck that can go where a Gladiator can go. There just isn't. Not even in the full-size market, not in any of that kind of stuff. Yes, maybe a Raptor will beat it going through the desert, but we're talking about real woods kind of things. There's places that a Gladiator will go that no other truck in the world can get to. Okay, it's an amazing off-road machine, and it's got a fun factor unlike anything else. The seating position, the removable roofs, panels, you can take the doors off, take everything off. There's not a truck like it on the market that offers the fun factor of a Gladiator. So Gladiator is a solid option in 2024 if you're looking for that dead nuts reliability, which I know people are, well, Jeep doesn't have a reliable reputation. Every issue with Jeep that's out there is so minor and little and insignificant, and they're easy to repair. And Jeep also offers some of the best prices on extended warranty. So if those little stupid things do pop up, a little glitch with some sensor or something, you take it in and you get it fixed and you have no issues whatsoever. Believe me, Jeep is no different than any of these other ones on the market. Okay, Toyotas, Fords, every one of them have a ton of problems. I promise you. If you don't believe me, pick any model vehicle you want and Google search it and watch every problem in the world come up on them. And there's all catastrophic and non-catastrophic, and it's all right there for you, rather than taking what your Uncle Frank's friend, Larry's husband, sister, cousin, Jenny said about the one that she owned. So the reality is there. But the Gladiator is a fantastic, fun vehicle. I love mine, okay? The Frontier. Now, people say I don't include this one a lot in there, and I don't because it's the sleeper. It's kind of old news right now. It's stagnant. It is what it's been for the last 2 years. It's not really changing. It had its refresh, and it's a great truck. But all the news and the hype is about the big three. You know, the Ford, the Chevy, and the Tacoma. That's why you haven't heard me even talk about the Gladiator much. It hasn't changed. These two are the sleepers. Okay, they don't change a lot. You know, all my mid-size truck videos don't cover either one of these because they're not what people are chasing the new information on. But they are amazing. Now, the new Frontier has got that 3.8 V6 in it. Now, it is a new engine, but it's a couple years old, and it is proven really solid, okay? And the predictions for it are very solid. And knowing the history of the Frontier and how well-built they are, and all, again, naturally aspirated V6, this, again, should be expected to be another 250 to 300,000 mile truck. 250 to 300,000 mile truck. And I know some people are shaking their heads at this, but I'm telling you, I've owned a bunch of Wranglers that had a Pentastar 3.6 in it, and the red one we owned had 280,000 miles on it, and we were the second owner on it, and it was flawless. Okay, and we drove it for 32,000 miles and never had one issue on it, one bit, no nothing. Okay, so don't think for a second that any of that crap out there that you hear is legit, and like I said, research it for yourself. Frontier's always had a rock solid. Even though Nissan as a brand has had some issues and there's some things going on, they just got rid of the Titan, they're struggling a little bit, but this Frontier has always been a rock solid truck. It is rock solid. And I expect no different. And again, predictions, if you research them rather than taking the opinion of your cousin, sisters, Larry's friends, Uncle Tom, Joe, you know, forget all that. Do the research for yourself. Okay, and I'm telling you, when you do, you will realize that Frontier and that 3.8 should be a rock-solid motor, and the price is fantastic. It's got amazing longevity. Value holding is incredible. As a matter of fact, there are a couple of studies out there. I might have even showed this in a different video. I talked about the shocking truth of how far off charts are on their predictions of reliability and resale scales. Okay, I don't know whether you'll see this one or that one first, but in there, a couple of those ones actually rate the Frontier as having better resale and reliability than the current Tacoma, the 2023 Tacoma. Let that sink in for a little bit, okay? So there's a lot to be said for that, and the price on these is good. The Frontier prices, because they have the same motor throughout, just like the Gladiator, same motor all through all the trim levels, but you're getting a fantastic price on this Frontier for the midsize truck, and it is a very good overall all-around truck. The Pro 4X is a great off-roader, rear locker, excellent off-road numbers, great capability, good tow capacity. I'm putting all those specs for both of these. You're seeing them in here. It's not just me talking through this whole thing. I'm showing you bunches of videos and pictures and images of all these things, but point being, you cannot go wrong with either one of these. If you are looking for to buy a vehicle in 2024 that will not let you down, that will hold its value incredible, that will treat you well for a very long time, these are it right here. Okay, and again, we with the Gladiator stuff, people are like, oh, well, you know, they got lockers that fail in them, and so, you know, they only have lockers that fail in them when people re-gear them and go messing with it, and they screw up the locker sensors and the actuators and sensors inside the differentials. don't go ripping it out. Don't go putting 37s on it. Don't go screwing around and trying to put 40s on it. Don't lift the thing, 6 inches in the air. Same thing can be said with a Tacoma. Oh, Tacoma's got rock solid reliability. Until you put a 2.5 or 3 inch lift on it, and then you're popping CV axles and ball joints every 30,000 miles. Don't think for a second that anything that you hear on the internet is legit on this kind of stuff. Do the research yourself. Gladiator is not only a rock solid vehicle, it is also the only vehicle where every single part of the entire truck and the motor can be bought aftermarket, and you could build it yourself. So if you don't want to use warranty, you're out of warranty and you don't want to use Mopar for that kind of stuff, you can actually get aftermarket stuff that might even be better that you can buy for the entire vehicle. Everything from axles all the way to air clean, you name it. Any part of that vehicle can be basically bought aftermarket. And there's always a fix for something on it aftermarket. So this vehicle, this Gladiator, rock solid longevity as it comes. Like I said, you could buy this, drive it for 7 or 10 years, turn around and sell it, and you're going to make good money on it. And the whole time you own it, it's going to treat you really well. Frontier, same exact deal. Buy it, drive it 7 to 10 years. It's going to hold its value really well. It's going to treat you well, and it's not going to leave you hanging, and there's going to be no expensive repairs on it. These are beautiful vehicles, and again, they are our only two options for a naturally aspirated V6. Do they have less power than a new Tacoma, the Colorado, or the Ranger? Yeah, who cares? Really, who cares? Well, I care because I got to go real fast when I pass somebody on a highway. I can pass somebody on a highway just fine too. I don't need it. Well, I need more power for off-road. No, you don't. Okay, I off-road all the time, and the power is not something you need off-road. Well, I need more power because my friend's got more power. That I can understand. Do that. Okay, get it for that reason. But in reality, these are sleepers, and they are solid. And even though all the hype out there is about all the other ones, the big three and everything going on with them, these two are your best bet in 2024 for rock solid reliability, dependability, and resale value. What's coming out in 2024, we know nothing. Okay, not even, 2023, the Colorado came out, we still don't know nothing. It's been great so far. It's had a bunch of little hiccups, but it's been fantastic. Nothing that's like life-altering in there. It's been really good. But will it continue? We have to see. Same with the Ford Ranger. We have no idea yet. Ford is not having a good track record with out-of-the-gate first couple years things, and Toyota's is the worst when it comes to out-of-the-gate first couple year things. Look at the Tundra. Like I said, it's still a mess. So when you put these variables together, these two are, and I'm not knocking a Tundra, because again, the Tundra is little nuanced, annoying problems. Some of them bigger than others. Dashboards cracking, seats falling apart, windows that won't stop rattling. There's some, bed mounts that won't stop squeaking it everywhere. That's embarrassing for people. There's a lot of issues there. Toyota will sort that stuff out. Anything with the Colorado, Chevy will sort that stuff out. But that might be, according to history, that might not be till 2025, 2026, 2027 before those kinks are worked out. Okay, before all that stuff is settled. Even the Tacoma came out in 2016. It wasn't until 2020 that it actually had everything sorted with the transmission and the rusting and all the issues like that. Might have been 2021. Okay, so you're talking five years down the road. So we don't know what's happening with any of those big three or what's going to go on with them. Okay, these rock solid sleepers that not many people think about, that will steer you in the right direction, be reliable, last for longer than anything else that's going to be on the market today that we know of, and it's going to hold you well in the resale. There you go. Thanks for watching.